Alright, so the hit and run has been accomplished. The good hit and run. Trust me, I mean, I feel like I have to preface that. Apparently, people think I'm going to actually hit somebody and leave them in the street. Um, of course not. I just dropped something off in a friend's mailbox, a card for them, and yeah, I'm super excited. That went exactly how I planned. I was planning on dropping it by with nobody noticing and putting it in their mailbox with nobody noticing, right? Like a thief in the night. Good thief that's not actually stealing anything. Who's actually a reverse thief who's giving gifts, basically giving cards. But yeah, it's interesting. This is actually the third time I've tried to make this video this morning, just because it's been kind of I don't know, a bumpy start, I guess, with making the video. But yeah, still making the video. I'm still making the video, all right. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I feel good. I'm nice and clean. It's sunny. I feel great. I feel great. I am so thankful for how good I feel. And I was saying before that this therapy, the revisiting things in my life thing has really been helping a lot. It's given me a lot of perspective and strength. New perspective, basically, and new vision, which is amazing. So thankful for that, for real. And got some construction to get through up here. Waiting to get through the line. Luckily, it's not that long, though. I'm sure it'll just move right along. First time I came through here, I totally missed the stop sign. Just kept on plugging along. But yeah, so last time I left off, I was talking about getting married and how you know, I felt like that was what I had to do. I felt a lot like it was what I had to do, and not a lot like it's what I really wanted to do. I mean, I felt kind of obligated, and yeah, I felt kind of obligated, unfortunately, and I don't know. Life was just really hard. Life was tough at that time. It was hard. I was a fish out of water. I was experiencing this new life, thousands of miles away from my family. Struggles of being demoted at work and put on night crew for a year plus, but like going on a year, probably almost a year at that point, when we got engaged. And I just felt like it was the next logical thing. It was part of our storybook lives that we just needed to do. I just needed to get married to her, or ask her to marry me, and that was the next thing to do. And that's a great thing. You should definitely ask the one that you love to marry you. But you should be careful, because you want to make sure it's the right thing to do. And if you really don't feel like it is, or if you're really not sure, you can't take chances. You don't want to take chances like that. You don't want to take chances with things like marriage, because you need to be absolutely sure, of course. And I'm not sitting here to lecture you on marriage at all. But anyway, it was a tough time. It was a good time, but it was a tough time. I say it was a good time, but more accurately, there were good times. Yeah, so it was a struggle working graveyard and engaged, and she said yes, and which I kind of knew she would. I mean, she was going to, which is a matter of time. It was more so like, why haven't I done this already, kind of thing, you know, and all these kinds of things, and just expectation and a lot of things like that. And I am so not going to attack the institution of marriage at all and act like it's oppressive, or that people shouldn't get married, or getting married is a bad idea or a bad thing, because it's definitely not. In and of itself, it is not a bad thing. It is ordained of God. It is a wonderful thing. It's an amazing thing. It's worth the celebration. People celebrate getting married for a reason, because it's the right thing to do. I mean, if you marry the right person, it's the right thing to do when you love someone and you want to spend the rest of your lives together and the rest of eternity together. And I understand that can be a hard thing for people to figure out, but so we eventually got a house together. We lived in an apartment, and then eventually we got a house together. And like I said before in the last video, this was a family member, her grandmother's cousin. These people were driving me nuts driving this morning. Her grandmother's cousin had this house that she didn't live in, and she owned it basically, and she rented it to us cheaply, affordably, and yeah, so so we moved into this house. I'm distracted. I've got breakfast on my mind. I've got work on my mind. I've got a lot of things on my mind. But literally all I need to do is stop, order breakfast, get it, eat it, keep driving. So we ended up moving into this house that was a huge blessing. It was a huge blessing, actually. And I'm thankful for this time. I'm thankful that I'm at this point in the story because I remember things a little bit more clearly. Life was better in the house than it was in the apartment, but it was also not in certain ways. But I'll get to that. But so we moved into this house and got a sweet deal on it, and we moved into this house. It was beautiful. It was in a wonderful location. It was so close to work for me. It was so close to her family. It was so close to work for her. Actually, I think it ended up being a little bit further away for her from work. I can't remember that part. I do remember something changed there. But excellent location, wonderful, beautiful, amazing house, just like picture perfect, lights out, amazing, just like, oh my gosh, we have a house and it's all ours. Are you kidding me? Like, this is insane. This is what you lose your mind to. It's so exciting, right? And I don't know if you heard that in my voice just then, but it should have been so exciting. And oh yeah, fast forward, we did get married. I forgot to mention that, of course. We got married, and then so we moved into this house together. So we're married, we live in a house, we have 2 cars that are paid off. I finally paid off my car after all this time, and her car is paid off. And all these just great things are happening, right? And but all the other things that I've been dealing with and struggling with are still just really hard, and still just really bothering me, or still just really bugging me, etc., etc. And so there's great things happening, but I'm also struggling, and I'm sad this video might have to be cut short, but that's just going to be the way it is sometimes. It just has to be sometimes. We'll see though. I'm going to pause here in a second. Yeah, okay. I'll be back in a second. Literally a millisecond for you, instantaneously for you. Yeah, super thankful for breakfast. Let's give it up for breakfast, the most important meal of the day. All right. It's interesting. Making videos makes you really feel like you're with someone. It does. Whenever you're talking to someone, it makes you feel like you're with someone. Because I'm not talking to myself, technically. I'm talking to someone in the future. I'm talking to you, who doesn't exist as a viewer of this video at the time of its creation. It's funny. It's interesting how it all goes. But, yeah, so, trying to remember where we left off, but basically, yeah, so we're married, we have this house, live super close to work. Things have actually changed for me at work. I'm not on the night crew anymore. I'm working day shift now, And it just seems like everything is going to get better for some reason. It's crazy. This is such a whirlwind, honestly. This was such a whirlwind, and it's actually leading up to a really crazy thing, because it actually leads up to the point where I broke up with my wife. But yeah, I remember her parents coming down from California to help us with our house, to help us paint inside or something like that. And I kind of do feel like a passenger. I did really feel like a passenger in a lot of ways at that point. Just kind of like, okay, okay, like this is happening. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, this is going on. Oh, okay, And it's just hard for me to make sense of things. It's hard for me to be ready for things, I guess, or to feel like I have my feet on the ground or something like that. I don't know. But it was really interesting. And here we're on this new house, and it's like, it's nice and it's new and everything. But one thing I noticed really quickly was it felt really empty. And unfortunately, it felt pretty lonely with me and my wife. I started feeling kind of lonely with her. And it was weird because I had already spent all this time without her from working at night, and then just seeing her in the day for like a couple hours before I have to go to sleep. And now I'm around her more because we're sleeping in the same bed at night. I'm seeing her in the afternoon when she gets off work, when I get off work. So much. Oh my gosh, what a time. I don't even know if I can get through this. I think I need to stop and eat breakfast. But what a time. So much to flesh out. Yeah, no. I need to eat breakfast. I need to eat breakfast. No shame in the game.